MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to Petco Park in San Diego. Today, a matchup of a pair of first-place teams between the Chicago Cubs and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres baseball next on the show. Darvish starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
So now into the box is Matt Duffy. He will lead this one off today. Set. Here it comes. And that one right down Main Street. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, Dero, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to beat the team to score first. But both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
Now the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time. And the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. Now 1 down with the bases empty. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And low. It's a ball and a strike. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, Dero, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, no, I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
That is third. The center fielder, number 8.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And no one will get this one. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
And that brings up Javi Baez as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 0-1. Hayward leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. Myers is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Cubs strand 1, and now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Dan Winkler, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I got 2 on the count.
Count even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw is there to record the first out. And the hit will be Trent Grisham. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1,
curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Hit to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Stepping in next, Manny Machado. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Set and the pitch.
Ball 1. Count's 1-0.
The 1-0 is at the knees and inside, but called a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Padres go down quietly, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So now to the plate, Jock Peterson. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. And he fouls this one off. The 2-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Here now the 2-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Next to hit is David Bodie, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. As a look, now the pitch. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting 7, the catcher, Tony Walters.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. And in case you haven't been keeping up the tabs on him, arguably he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league over the last 7 or so games. First pitch of the AB on its way.
0-1's the count. Nope. Ball one.
The 1-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
In now is Nico Horner, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike 1. The average right at the 200 mark on the year. No home runs as of yet and 4 RBIs. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. This is in the air out to right. Myers is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting up, the pitcher, number 43, Dan Winkler.
Stepping up is Dan Winkler. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Cubs strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Last half of the 2nd set to go. And that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1-2.
Here comes the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And the pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 2-2 one more time. Hard hit to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Next to hit, Eric Hosmer. He comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs.
Dan, when you get the lineup card, you have to circle this guy's name. 7 big flies last month.
Listen, I've been retired from a while, but when a guy hits 7 bombs in a month, I think you want to pitch this guy carefully. It might not be a bad idea to walk this guy if you can.
First delivery to him. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. The 0-1.
1-1.
Count is 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way, and he got him.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Fire!
So here's Will Myers as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Looked like a cut fastball there, and all he can do with it is foul it off to the right. Line, that's a base hit into left field. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Victor.
At the plate now is Victor Caratini as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Myers is off of first with 2 away. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Bounce to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Matt Duffy.
Matt Duffy.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Back goes Grisham. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So one down, no one aboard, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
A pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate now, Ian Happ. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. Cubs are down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're back now as the Padres prepare for their at-bats here in the third inning. And this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. They're currently tops in the league in runs scored, and the primary reason for that? Home runs, a category they lead the league in as well. One player told me that pretty much up and down the lineup, every guy is capable of losing one into the seats. But he also said they're a lot more dynamic than that. With the guys they have, they know home runs will come. But it's their ability to put guys on the bases and have quality at-bats in those situations that sets them apart. Matt?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1-1.
Grounded to first. Reined in. And will take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping in now, Yu Darvish. And he'll take a look at ball 1. Ball 2.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And that's in there, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
2-2. Pitch on the way. Down the left field line and deep. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Standing in now, Jake Cronenworth. And a ball 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0. Bounce down the third baseline. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ able to track it down for the 3rd out. Padres down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Javier Baez.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
In for a strike, it's 1-1.
1-1.
Now here it comes. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. After it is Myers. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Padres' Road to the Show report. 2 players that this organization has to be happy about right now. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And this is foul tip at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. High and deep down the left field line. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Inside ball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box, David Bodie. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 1 for 1 with a single so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
No, that's low.
Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control 1-2. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's low.
Fouled off. Here's another 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Trent Grisham. From the stretch, as the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Grisham is often heralded for his defensive capabilities patrolling the outfield, so much in fact it's not uncommon to hear the word elite when used in talking about his skill set. So I guess it goes without saying that his pitcher teammates always appreciate having him out there behind them.
Yeah, he just seems to be in the right place at the right time. I don't know if he could see the signs from out there, but it almost seems like he gets a jump before the pitch even reaches home plate.
Here he comes on 2-0.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
And in steps Manny Machado. He grounds it sharply to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next is Padres. Not shortstop. Fernando Tatis.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Fouled away. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. No runs, just one hit. No errors in the ball game for the Padres. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. Set to deal on 2-2. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Through 4, still tied, nothing. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And now it'll be the catcher, Tony Walters. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The third baseman, number 2, Nico Horner.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And up next, Nico Horner. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And that misses 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
And stepping in, Dan Winkler. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. As a look, now the pitch. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The batter second baseman, Matt Duffy.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Matt Duffy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. From the stretch, the 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit out towards second. He's right there. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind. So the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Way to go for the Padres.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The first baseman, Aaron Hosmer.
Now the first pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 5, Will Myers.
Digging in next, Will Myers. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A little bouncer. The 0-1 on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
1 out, nobody on. A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Here comes the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full. 3-2 pitch. ball to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Number 17, Victor Caratini.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch on the way. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Inside, ball 1. Ball inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The count now at 2-2. The pitch.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. And now here is Jason Hayward. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the 6th. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
To the plate now, Ian Happ, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Hayward leads off second with nobody out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs is definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
Here's Javier Baez as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Grisham is there, 2 gone, and no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 24, John Peterson.
Here's Jock Peterson now, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
The next Cub up, David Bodie. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
And that misses for ball 1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Ready with the 2-0.
That's ball 3. 3 balls.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
3-0. Here it is.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. Peterson rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home. And not in time as the second run scores.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, Bureau, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan. But when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
In now, Tony Walters. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One and 1 the count now. Two balls and a strike. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Hit in the air down the right field line. After it is Myers. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Cubs 2 and the Padres nothing. Here's Jurickson Profar to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
He's set and the pitch. Comes set and the 0-1.
Ball, that's it.
And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Profar ahead with a 3-1 count here.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Austin Nova will grab a bat hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Padres. Number 22, Austin Nova.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
That's the ball.
He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 11 home runs, and 37 RBIs. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And 0 now. Jake Cronenworth, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Here it comes on 3-0. Profar stands at second with no out.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the two runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Rowan Witt comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out. Now at the plate here is Jake Cronenworth, and he's looking to make something happen here with two on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. None out, runners at first and second. Lifted down the line in left. Ball to third. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Oh, that's a shame because he made an outstanding diving stop right there. That's when I think the adrenaline might have been pumping a little bit too hard and the ball just takes off on him. Too bad. That could have been a highlight reel play.
So now to the plate, Trent Grisham. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. His career numbers against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Now the 1-0.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Here it comes on 1-1. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
The third baseman, number 13.
Next, here is Manny Machado. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 to count now. And he fouls this one off. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
From the belt, the pitch. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. The second for 1. On the first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Emilio Pagan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 14, Emilio Pagan.
7th inning ready to roll, and next will be the speed threat, Nico Horner. Pitch on the way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, number 50.
Anthony Rizzo will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away.
Number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
From the stretch. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here's the 0-1, fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And two-parted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Fouled away. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2-2.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looked like he's seeing it pretty good.
Duffy, the runner at first with 2 gone. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. Cubs strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Jonathan Holder gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 52, Jonathan Holder.
Last half of the 7th here, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch coming, here it is. As he'll cut on and miss it, a good slider at the knees for strike 1.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Now another 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Softly hit toward the hole. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Right fielder, number 5, Will Myers.
So here is Will Myers, grounded out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Myers awaiting the 1-0.
Ball inside.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 2-0. Matt Strom has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 55, Matt Strom.
So now here is Ian Happ. Lifetime versus this arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2 multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
To 1-2 now. Grounded to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now to the plate, Javier Baez. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. 1 out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Action now in the Padre bullpen, as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. A 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. And this is lined hard to deep left. There to play it is Profar, and there are 2 away. Next to dig in, Jock Peterson. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
Now they'll have to kind of come after him this time. No good reason for walking him right here.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Now the 2-0.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1 pitch finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
3-2.
2 out, nobody on. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. And it's fouled away. Lock in a good battle. Here comes another one. Hit in the air down the right field line. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he struck him out. So he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Cubs are down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So a new pitcher entering the fray now. It'll be the hard-throwing right-hander Craig Kimbrell.
Craig Kimbrell.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Victor Caratini.
Victor Caratini.
Ready. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now back, left field. Jurickson. Close ball.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Jurickson Profar. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Set and the pitch.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Kimbrell's ready. Here's the 0-1. Nope. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. The 1-2. Down the third baseline. Now on a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The pitcher, number 55, Matt Raw.
Tommy Pham will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 20, Tommy Pham.
Now here it comes. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 9 homers and 23 driven in. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and two.
Hey, this is a huge out right here. 2 outs in the 8th inning. If this guy comes in and does his job, they hand it over to that beast in the 9th.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Padres down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Craig Stammen enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now to bat, David Bodie. Lifetime versus Craig Stammen. He's 0 for 4. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Stammen has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here if the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Into the box now, Tony Walters. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Bodie leads off second with nobody out. Chased a sinker outside the strike zone. 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nico Horner.
Big spot here, and it'll be Nico Horner, though they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. Now here's the first offering.
Inside, ball 1.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
Two balls and a strike to count.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Still 2-2. One out and a runner on third. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Payoff pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Well, when you go with the slider there at a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Chris Bryant will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and one out in the inning.
Chris Bryant.
As a look, now the pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Lifetime versus Craig Stammen. He's hitless in 6 tries. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this will land untouched. For the current campaign, Bryant brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And this is foul tip to the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. What does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Matt Duffy. 0-1 the count. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. On the ground to third. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple, but they're on top 2-0. Ryan Tepera comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 18, Ryan Tepera.
All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. He's set. Here it comes. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. Hit down the third baseline. And that's out number one.
Now batting, center fielder,
So next to bat will be Brent Grisham. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ball one as he lays off below the zone. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw on to first, and the Padres are down to their final out now.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yeah.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
0-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 1-1 home. Two-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. San Diego down to their final strike.
Nope, that's the
And
ball.
he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
A 2-0 finish today. The Cubs rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. Dan Winkler earns the win, his second, as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. Yu Darvish pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Ryan Tefera wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
They want sticking with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take. Yeah, yeah. Following the tide, from the jump, they all know I'm bonafide. Many of it left to keep the haters occupied.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 2 runs on 5 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Padres, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 28 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Petco Park, a sellout, 40,200 times. The Padres thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.